What's up, Otaku fam? We are back for reactions here for the channel with some more Zephfire when Darth Maul fought Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon in The Phantom Menace. The Battle of Fates. Best part of that movie. I'm here for it. I love this fight. I love this movie. Got any Star Wars fans out here in the Otaku fam? I don't think we talk about Star Wars very much with you guys. How y'all feel about the new trilogy? That's the real conversation to have right there. I had a dude that I used to work with who was super adamant that those movies were trash.
Really?
Oh, he hated the new trilogy so bad. If you even started talking to him, he would go on a rant.
I feel like, and this is just because I've seen all of the Star Wars movies, but they do kind of run all together to me. Because I can't remember timeline whatsoever. But I know I've said it before. I really appreciate my geography teacher because he was one day just like, all right, I've had you take all the tests that I wanted you to take. We're going to watch all of the Star Wars movies. And for a week straight. And he showed us like how you're supposed to watch it in order because you're not supposed to just watch. Like there's an actual like method to the madness.
Yeah.
Which I would never have figured that out on my own as a 12-year-old kid. So I think it was.
Was it 4, 5, or
I think
yeah,
it was,
4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, and then.
Yes, I think so. Let me see.
Well, at that point, that'd be all you had at that time, I would think.
Because we watched it. I think it was 4. Was it 4?
Yeah, New Hope. That was the first one to come out. That's where it started.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that, 1977. That was the first one.
Yeah, was Star Wars 4, was that remade? Or which one was remade?
Remade.
Or re-released for better quality?
Oh, I'm sure they re-released all of the original trilogy.
It was remastered.
Yeah.
Yes, it was remastered. So I think we started out with 4 because we had watched those and then we watched like the other ones because around that time they released the remastered one. So I went and saw that in theaters with my dad and I was like, that was really cool. Yeah. Because he was like, oh, I didn't think you would like Star Wars. I'm like, I like Star Wars. It's just a lot.
Yeah, it's a good way to watch.
I couldn't tell you anything about people's names. Obviously, I don't know shit, but I did like the what's the neural ones?
Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker, all those. It's the new trilogy.
Because I liked Rey and
yeah, that's from the new trilogy.
Yeah, I like those. I thought they were good.
I don't see any problem with people watching them like one all the way through. It is funner to, in my opinion, and just because we grew up watching it that way, watching 4, 5, and 6, and then you watch the prequels and you know everything that's going to happen because you know where it ended up anyway. With Obi-Wan's old as shit. So
yeah, I think that's what we did because I remember we didn't watch one through the original, all of the lines because. I think once we got to the prequels, I was like, oh, it makes more sense to do it this way. Because had I started out with this, I wouldn't have really understood anything.
But there's also merit to watching the prequels and not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You just get sadder that Qui-Gon doesn't make it.
A lot of people don't make it.
Oh, yeah. I know y'all see this.
All the Jedi,
you
really.
See this right here? This is what you call real hands. As you know, we've covered the best of the best fights on this channel. But one franchise I have failed to cover up to this point is... It's been a long time coming. Now, I'm not the most well-versed in Star Wars, I'll be honest with y'all. I've seen damn near all the movies when I was a kid, but I only remember a little taste, a little niggle of any information the movies were about. Well, even though I do not remember the movies too much, one thing we could all agree on was that these fights were truly elite. Yes, even Disney's. The choreography and swordplay they put into it is actually fantastic, and it's a great change of pace from what I usually cover. Now, there is a lot of fights I could have chose. I heard my girl Ahsoka got a lot of bangers. One of the fights I do remember as a kid was Luke versus Darth Vader in the second movie. This was elite. But one of my favorites, I have always loved was the fight against Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace. First off,
Darth
that gotta
Maul
be the
was
coolest
a
movie
menace,
title of
bro.
all time. But this fight, down to the simplest detail, is perfect. I'm gonna break down this fight piece by piece just so you can fully understand the greatness that's here. I'm gonna crack that cranium and fertilize your brain.
Right
now.
But before we get to this complete peak, I have to share something for the first time in this channel's history. First off, follow the Instagram or Twitter for any updates, and shout out the second channel. We've been going crazy on there, and I appreciate y'all for all the support. Any type of content I want to soft launch before it gets on the main channel will be on this one. So if you see any topics on there you want me to cover on here, please make sure to show your support. But besides all that, the real message we got here is that Young Bull got a sponsor. Yup, we got our first Zeph sponsor. Oh yeah! This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
Good old
VPN, and I know I'm
Surfshark.
probably like the 10,000th person to tell you
Nah,
this,
it's fine.
but hey, don't worry about it. There's never been a more crucial time than
man.
right now to get
good.
yourself a VPN. Not only is your
No,
supporting
you got
the
it, bro.
channel,
You're so
now
good.
let's get into
Shouts
it.
out to the sponsor for real.
Yes.
Pull up game crazy.
With no words, no plan, and no motive, we see Darth Maul behind the door showing off the fit for no apparent reason.
'Cause he
wanted
got
to be a part
to.
of opium so bad. But this is Aura Farm, and you gotta write down. They was out here guns blazing into every room they entered. But once they saw a real nigga step outside, they immediately stopped in their tracks. Yeah, he got the Mickey Mouse Rick Owens scent. That's unreleased. That is truly what you call aura. Qui-Gon tells everybody to clear out, showing that he wants that ISO. And I real life seen Darth Maul take off his hood dramatically. He was looking like Mario Judah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Get a close up. Are you sweating, my nigga?
But all jokes aside, he was clearly not playing. Cause I saw him whip out the saber and he revealed 2 blades. And this gotta be the coldest thing I've ever seen as a kid. I can see it, I feel it. I can hear he's cooking. I still don't think this design has ever been surpassed. Darth Maul is truly one-on-one, but this is where they get to it. Obi-Wan tries to take him off the top like a barber, only to get denied. Then we get a behind-the-back block. And even in a 2v1, my man's Maul is Weave Nation certified. I'm
Yes.
seeing a Weave triple block. 2 hits on Qui-Gon and another Obi-Wan block. My man's Obi-Wan 0 for 3 like you YB in the mirror. No hoes, no money, and no hits. He out there doing
Damn.
straight cardio like a work wife. 20 sets of wasting your man's money. And when the cameraman zooms out, we see all 3 clash, flashbanging.
sounded a little
Some of y'all
personal
might
there,
think
Zeph.
that was just some bright colors, but nah, that was Darth Maul showing the IQ. Because when he throws Obi-Wan down, he peeps that Qui-Gon is doing too much to keep up. He's unk now, he don't got that speed no more. And Darth Maul uses that lack of speed to his advantage, while Qui-Gon is still recovering from his last attack, hitting a block and a jump shot at the same time, knocking Qui-Gon out. Hits these very necessary backflips. Yeah, I'm sure that gets the hose. It continues to run the ones. Peep Obi-Wan trying to walk him down too. Little bro thinks we forgot you went 0 for 6. He was out there.
He's trying to
blocking your
fix it,
attacks from
though. He's
behind
trying to
'cause you
fix
were
it,
that
though.
sorry. That gotta be embarrassing. Obi-Wan gets blocked 2 times. And this is where Qui-Gon closes in. And this was Darth Maul's greatest mistake. Only a Sith doesn't jump niggas. They start going crazy, but one thing I'm noticing from this fight is Obi-Wan selling the whole bag. This man would be having wide open threes, the easiest layups to get some damage. And he would instead end up twirling around like he's Angelina Ballerina. I can't lie to you, bro. Game's gone. Stop doing all this and put the ball up. And that's exactly why he gets punished. Darth Maul hits him with the top, sending him across the map, leaving Qui-Gon to run the ones by himself. He goes for a low, high, twirl, get out of here. And with the Obi-Wan assist coming, even with this clean little 3-piece, he still gets blocked like trying to shoot at a girl when her friends are around. But nah, Darth Maul really needs a DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year. Not only blocking a potential headshot and a sweep at the feet, they were trying to make him live out the club. He's still able to block both, keep Qui-Gon at bay, and make sure to position himself in a way where Obi-Wan can't even get an attack. I ain't gonna lie, this man's moving sensational. And he was playing this elite defense the whole time, keeping his saber position in a way where he cannot get snuck by either side. Like, nah, bro, he's first team all defense next to Goku, Aang, and whoever this nigga is. You truly love to see it. It's
Whoever that dude
They
was.
corner him, and for some reason, we get a close-up view of the Chop Trio. His teeth blacker than Mace Windu with no lights on. I know his breath is a national threat. But when we get back into it, I want y'all to peep this real quick. Nah. This man really thought that was gonna work. This gotta mean the most unsuccessful flinch attempt that I've ever seen in my life. This man Maul ain't give a fuck, gave no reaction. Like, oh, scary. Shut up, man. Maul takes one hit and backflips off, and when these two follow suit, we really see Darth Maul on the offensive. We see it right here. Darth Maul almost takes this man's leg if he didn't hit this last second block to retaliate. And he just continues on that offense, slamming Obi-Wan's saber down, blocking Qui-Gon and spit-kicking him in the face, making Obi-Wan fall right off the stage, leaving Qui-Gon out there like a sitting duck. And I'm crying. He was so tired of doing no damage, he straight up just pit-slapped Maul in the face. Got him falling down on his face, and this is where Qui-Gon really calls ISO. These two start running the ones for a minute, and Qui-Gon gets uncharacteristically very offensive. Like, peep the two slashes, twirl. It's a low then a high, then Maul dodges like he's Saquon Barkley, and the hallway stops her from continuing their fight. And this man Qui-Gon ain't miss it for a second. He took any chance to aura farm. Immediately got on his knees to aura farm, and once he saw that nobody in the room gave a F, he then tried to close his eyes too, just to get noticed. I'm crying. This nigga was begging for attention, but in all
he was
seriousness,
meditating. Calm down.
Is out here meditating, while Maul is pacing back and forth like a lion waiting for his prey. It really shows the difference between a Jedi and a Sith. It's truly wonderful storytelling. But hold on. After watching this scene and seeing the rest of the fight, Qui-Gon gotta be the only nigga I seen get worse after meditating. I thought meditating was supposed to clear your mind and slow you down, make you think. But once that gate opens, Qui-Gon comes in, guns blazing, coming at Maul with such ferocity, yet the whole fight he was moving calm and collected. But now he's trying to move like Obi-Wan, just spamming all over the place. And I wouldn't have a problem with him trying to take notes from Obi-Wan. He clearly saw that his fighting style was the way to win the battle. However, there is one crucial detail you are missing, my brother. Nigga, you're 40. You cannot be moving like this 20-year-old in his prime. You're unk now, buddy. You clearly do not got it. And Maul sees this and just starts having a field day with him, putting the pressure on him while he's tired. And Qui-Gon started getting desperate. He started moving his saber around for no reason. Yeah, it been over, bro. Darth Maul hits him with a double parry and then ta! The OSC for this fight is so magnificent, by the way. You know, if this was a shonen, you would have saw Obi-Wan screaming at the top of his lungs being like, and I won't watch this anymore. Damn, nigga. But nah, Obi-Wan just hits the coldest lock-in I done ever seen.
All right, he did lock in.
Down and getting ready to run the fade. Literally hyping himself up from behind the gate. He was spinning back on feet the same day. Truly solidified him as a real nigga for me. They both unleashed their blades, and we get right into it.
Fight.
Obi-Wan hits a dash attack, but Maul hits a hardened step back. We get a low, and Obi-Wan was actually about to go for the head, but Maul was about to go for the feet, no Schneider, causing Obi-Wan to change his trajectory and meet him at Kevin Hart level. We then get a weave behind the back block, throw down block into a 4-piece blitzing. Yeah, that man aiming at straight ghosts. I'm talking Casper and Hulk Hogan. They ended off with 3 parries and a standoff. And that first scuffle right there was perfect, but Darth Maul goes right back in. Attack behind the back, weave. Here's where Obi-Wan starts moving too fast for Darth Maul to handle, carrying everything in sight, throwing him back and breaking his saber. Kicking him down for good measure. You got knocked the f out, man. And this man Obi-Wan moving like Vaughn, a straight menace. Even while that man is down, he still tries to put him to rest, back flipping on top of him. It even tries to slash this man's back while he's running. Now Maul's lucky. If he was Drake with that man-made BBL, he would have been caught. Darth Maul runs away, and this is where he showed me that he is one of the smartest niggas I ever seen on the field. Peep game. Now Darth Maul sets Obi-Wan up with the trap, getting overly aggressive to get him used to defending, hitting 3 off the top in quick succession, and goes for a low at Kevin Hart's height. And once he hits this spin move right here, baiting Obi-Wan to already defend. He ain't even know it was a pump fake the whole time just for the kick. Nah, I know y'all see this. This them real hands. And Darth Maul's IQ continues to show throughout the entire fight, except for right here. After hitting this, it took him 10 minutes to realize, damn, I could just use the Force. And for the first time in this battle since opening the door, he uses the Force to push Obi-Wan off the ledge. And he was looking down like he's Scar from Lion King. I'm surprised he ain't murk him right there. But Obi-Wan does something crazy, using the Force to pull his dead mentor's saber flipping above him and slashing him right in the waist. That's right, there's a sale at the mall and everything's half off, causing Brody to fall to his doom, leaving Obi-Wan the victor.
Stupid.
These height comments are
Everything's
meeting
half
at
off.
Kevin Hart level. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Peak.
I love that fight scene. It's great.
I do remember that fight scene. I guess I couldn't tell you anything, but I remember the fight scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Death and damnation.
It's okay.
Half off.
You didn't misname anybody this time, so it's okay. Listen. Thank you guys for the continued support. Let us know your favorite Star Wars movie out of the entire franchise. And we'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.